This is a completely different angle to what I would normally film in. However, I am checking in because the video I filmed 2 days ago, which will be clips that you'll see in a second, I want to show the realities and like the realistic side of what happens when life gets in the way, when you're trying to be on a calorie deficit and when things go wrong. And most people think that things go wrong and it's normally that you'll end up eating something that you shouldn't or you end up overeating. But there is also the flip side of you can end up not eating enough, which is what I experienced. So I'm going to show you the clips now as to why it goes wrong. But after those clips, I'm going to check back in with you and I'm going to show you what I'm doing today and then what I'm going to do moving forward, because this is the realistic side. What happens when you've got so many other things going on in your juggling and you're trying to do a realistic weight loss and something that you can stick to, and when life and time gets in the way. Something that I have found is that food is the first thing that I will skip, and that's not a good thing. Yes, you will lose weight, but you'll lose weight in an unhealthy way, and it's not realistic. It's not setting yourself up for success, and it's not setting yourself up to succeed at it and continue with it with healthy habits moving forward. So have a look at the clips. I will check back in with you to show you what I've done to tweak it and the realities and the realistic side of it, of what I'm doing. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Now, as you can tell from the title of the video, I am officially 3 weeks postpartum today. Well, at 8 p.m. this evening. I'm going to film a day in the life of getting my mojo back, getting my body back and fueling my body the way I want to. I've got some baby weight that I want to shift, but we're going to do it in a mindful way. However, going to be realistic. This is what I'm going to eat. However, it's currently 12:15. I haven't eaten today. I've drunk a little bit of water. It's been an absolute manic morning. And it's not exactly how I wanted to start this off. This isn't being mindful. This isn't being on it when it comes to losing weight. It's not necessarily losing weight. It's just, I just want to feel confident in myself. I want to feel healthy and I want to feel proud of the body that I've got and to be here for my boys. Anyway, I'm currently starting it off with a bulk collagen coffee. This is caramel latte flavour. I've done 1 scoop, which is 99 calories, but it has 19 grams of protein, but it's collagen. And I'm heading close to 30. I'm 30 next year, which makes me want to be sick. I don't want to be 30. I don't like getting older, but I need to start thinking about my collagen levels. So I am starting it off right and having collagen. When on a calorie deficit, so this one has milk powder in it because it's a latte. I would normally just go for a black coffee and add collagen into it. That is what I'm going to do moving forward, but at the moment I don't have any collagen, so I am going with this because that's what I had. That's my coffee in my, I don't know if you can see it, in my mummy mug. And now I'm going to make myself my breakfast, even though it's currently 11 minutes past 12. So we're just going to have to try and fit the meals in. So I'm going to have 3 eggs. And then all I do is crack them. 1, 2, 3 eggs into my bowl. Oh my God, what is going on? That's stringy, I don't like that. And then I've got some grated cheese and I'm having 30 grams of that. That's what I factored in anyway, but I feel like 30 grams of cheese is quite a lot. See, that's what I would normally have and that's about 20. I'm gonna do 30 because I'd worked out my calories. That's 30. And then I want spinach. I've got 35 grams of spinach. Oh no, why is it not? There we go. 35 grams of spinach. And then all I do is I put it into the microwave, just like this. For, I'm gonna go 2.5 minutes because I don't want it to overcook. I forgot the salt, pepper and chives starch. Oh dear, silly mummy. I forgot the salt, pepper and chives. Coffee. That finished cooking and then I was putting Archie down for his nap. Whilst I'm mixing this, I will insert the before photo, the photo I took last week of what my body looks like postpartum. That's like my starting point, just for reference. And then I will also insert my weight on screen. Honestly, eggs are such a good like superfood because you can have them so many different ways. You can have them scrambled, you can have them fried, you can have them like poached, you can do whatever you want with them, and you can also season them so differently, so like you can make them taste different. So this is what my breakfast looks like, which is really funny that I'm eating breakfast at lunchtime, but I'm gonna go and sit and eat this whilst both boys are currently having a little snooze, and then I'm gonna enjoy this, which is like my little sweet treat for today. But when I'm properly on it, when this is gone, I will be on just black coffee with collagen, and then I put like a little bit of cinnamon in it. I'm a cinnamon girl. Right, I'm gonna go eat this now. It's so much later now. I feel like I'm gonna struggle to eat everything that I'm supposed to be eating today. I put chicken in the air fryer what feels like a lifetime ago. I'm only just getting around to eating it. For lunch, I'm having chicken, lettuce, like wrappy things. They're not really that exciting. It's literally just chicken wrapped in lettuce. And then I've got a mini dairy milk, which I'm probably gonna save until this evening when my eldest has gone to bed, because I need a treat and I'm not gonna waste it and eat it in 5 seconds so that he doesn't want it. And I've also got to have protein yogurt. It does say to have a banana, but I'm not in the mood for that. I'm gonna save that for him for tomorrow. So I'm literally just gonna have chicken and lettuce in wraps with a protein yogurt. I haven't had any snacks today. I'm really behind on my water situation. We're gonna go with that. I'm gonna get my lettuce. Can't believe that it's 3:30. I feel like I have alarms for everything else and everyone else, and at this point I need to just set like alarms for myself to eat. I prioritise everything and everyone else. It's part of being a mum. It's part of being a mum. It's not the end of the world. I can't get into this lettuce. Oh my god. I'm gonna break off some lettuce leaves. That sums up today, doesn't it? I'm gonna break off some lettuce leaves and give them a wash. Right. For dinner. Right, I'm breaking up my lettuce. Can't actually use as a wrap. I'm just gonna basically eat it. I have bought pre-cooked chicken, so I say I have bought. I buy it for Jay and I just tagged on some extra for me, pre-cooked chicken slices. And then it says that you basically defrost it, but I whack it in the air fryer from frozen and it just crisps it up a little, because if you wait for it to defrost, it goes really soggy and no one wants soggy chicken. I feel like they're more like chicken parsley type things rather than, we're more like a chicken. Whoa! No, I lost a piece of chicken. And then I have got Nestle Lindal's, how do you say it? Kvarg? White chocolate. I do prefer, they've got a couple of other flavours. I do prefer their, I think it's Stracciatella flavour, basically chocolate chip. I do prefer that one. Not a big fan of the the vanilla one. I like the white chocolate one. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna go and eat my crazy amount of lettuce with some chicken and a protein yogurt. The reason I have this as my normal lunch is because normally the gap between my breakfast and my lunch is really close together. It hasn't, ironically, been today. But normally I would have my breakfast, I wouldn't have a snack, and then I would have my lunch quite quick. So that's why it's like the worst lunch meal prep, well, not even meal prep, worst lunch to probably have. I then snack throughout the afternoon. Haven't today, which is really ironic, but giving you a real life example of what happens, and it's okay. It's okay. Right, I am gonna go and munch on this. For dinner, I had a chickpea jalfrezi power pop from Bowl, and then I also had a mini dairy milk. I went down this route because it gives me something sweet, and it also gives me something that is high protein and really good calorie wise. Plus also the portion when you tip it out of the tub is really, really big, so I would highly recommend one of those as well. And then I went to bed and I took my bottle upstairs with me, link for it in the description box down below, and I made sure I drank another bottle of water before I went to sleep. Okay, so it wasn't a good day. I had undereaten and I just wasn't happy with it. I have taken a day where I have tried to eat properly, so I have tried to stick to the plan that I had originally set, and I ate everything that was on there. except from I still skipped out a couple of foods and a couple of snacks, and it was things that were going to satiate me and make me feel like I had energy, but I had ended up skipping them because life got in the way and it was hard. So I'm tweaking. I've gone back to the drawing board and I have refreshed what I am going to be eating, and I will insert on the screen whilst I'm talking now. I had eggs for breakfast with spinach and a little bit of cheese. For lunch I am having lettuce, but a crazy amount of lettuce, chicken breast, the protein, and then I've got a yogurt which is also a protein yogurt, and then I've also got a mini dairy milk which I need to eat as well. And for dinner I am having one of those bowl high protein meals, but I have also substituted in, Tesco have done a protein meal type thing. I will insert screenshots of what I'm going to eat as my evening meals for the next week. They're coming on the Tesco shop this afternoon / this evening. And then I will also insert screenshots of my snacks and what I'm planning to have spaced out throughout the day to kind of satiate me for longer. I'm not going to have my mini dairy milk straight away when I'm eating, because when I have a toddler, the afternoons, they're not for the faint-hearted. Add a newborn into that mix, add a newborn into the mix, and a dog. It's carnage. And I'm going to want that mini dairy milk at some point throughout the afternoon, so I'm going to try and space out as much as I can. This will satiate me for a couple of hours and then I can snack. I am definitely the type of person that needs to have snacks, and it needs to be easy things that I can grab, eat quite quickly, but I know are gonna fill me up and make me want to get through the day. I have also drunk one of these already. I will leave a link to this bottle down below in my description box, because that bottle changed my pregnancy, but it's also changed life now, because I'm now drinking at least 2 to 3 of those a day. So I'm drinking a hell of a lot of water. And then I've also got myself, I don't really want to drop it, it's too hot to lift. I've also got myself another black coffee, because coffee is my friend. And this is the good side and the positive and the reality side of, if you're losing weight, if something's not working, don't try and stick to it, because you're not going to stick to it. Tweak it. As long as you're in a calorie deficit and you're moving your body and you're exercising and you're drinking more water and eating more protein, it's doable. I've gone back to the drawing board with my original plan and the original idea of what I wanted to do, because that was what I was having when I was on a gestational diabetes diet. In the realities of having life now, it doesn't work, so I have tweaked it for my life now, and we're going to see what happens. But feeling positive, and whereas normally I would feel really disheartened by it and really neggy, I want to do something about it so that I stick to it. So that is the plan. That's it for this video. If you did make it to the end of it, whatever state it's in, make sure you hit the subscribe button and give the video a like, and I will see you all in the next video, whatever that may be. Bye!